With this video, we will be doing Olive Anthony turning out $8 million. And if you want to help this channel and the content that we're making, please help support our merchandise. The link is in the description. And if you didn't hit that like button, make sure you hit the like button. We're trying to get the channel to grow, and the only way we're going to do this if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into Olive Anthony turning down $8 million. Let's go. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
Oliver Anthony has become an overnight sensation with his song Richmond,
Facts.
North of Richmond, and rightfully so. But through all of the headlines and the hype over this month, we have not really heard much from the man himself, nor really had a glimpse of who Oliver Anthony really is. And is he even Oliver Anthony? Well, no, he's not. But he is still the same man that we hear and see in the Richmond, North of Richmond video. He is humble and as real as they get. I mean, hell, the man has turned down an $8 million music industry offer and has had several others. And today, on Oliver Anthony Music...
You must be in a decent position to turn out $8 million. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't in position to turn out $8. So you're in position to turn out $8 million. Shouts out to you. It had to be a reason you had to turn it down to stand on something. Could have been, in your eyes, maybe hush money to keep your... so people could control your voice, and maybe you've seen the play come in before it happened. Like, I don't want my voice control. I like how right now I can just get my voice out there. I got the freedom for the older people. If I sign this contract, I no longer have that freedom. My mouth is
within
down.
Parameters. Yeah.
Whoever give me the money, tell me what to say.
Yeah,
tell me what to
say.
post. Tell me what I can and can't do. Independent, I can do what I want. Time I sign a contract, I'm now state property.
State property.
Facts.
social media. The man, a part of it all, shared a powerful message behind all of the hype and glory so far, as well as formally introducing us to the real man behind Richmond, North of Richmond. His post read, "It's been difficult as I browse through the 50,000 plus messages and emails that I've received in the last week. The stories that have been shared paint a brutally honest picture.
Facts.
Addiction, unemployment, anxiety, and depression, hopelessness, and the list goes on.
I can only imagine what he really been getting, because I know what we've been getting from the video that we posted, and we've been getting all of that.
It's a microcosm of that.
Yes, you feel what I'm saying? So it's the same exact thing, which is just crazy that they just showed that.
No, that was his ambition. I'm sure his numbers have shattered that.
Oh yeah. No. It's not just this is like him keeping it real.
Yeah. But it's crazy.
Sitting in such a weird place in my life right now. I never wanted to be a full-time musician, much less sit at the top of the iTunes charts. Draven from Radio WV and I filmed these tunes on my land with the hope that it may hit 300,000 views. I still don't quite believe what has went on since we uploaded that. It's just strange to me. People in the music industry give me blank stares when I brush off $8 million offers. I don't want 6 tour buses, 15 tractor trailers, and a jet. I don't want to play stadium shows. I don't want to be in the spotlight. I wrote the music I wrote because I was suffering with mental health and depression. These songs have connected with millions of people on such a deep level because they're being sung by someone feeling the words in the very moment they were being sung. No editing, no agent, no bullshit. Just some idiot and his guitar. The style of music that we should have never gotten away from in the first place. So that being said, I have never taken the time to tell you who I actually am. Here's a formal...
I just like how he broke that down. Like, yo, that wasn't my dream when I put this song out. I just only wanted 300K at the most. And all this happened. It's strange to him because he's a low-key guy. Now he has all his attention, the spotlight all on him. And he didn't even think that he'd be at the top of the iTunes. But it's just the way the world works. You just never know what's in store for you.
Just when you hear that, like the 300K, that's like somebody humbly saying, I just want to leave my message on the earth and make somewhat of a significant impact enough
that
I change the world just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And it was so much more than he thought.
It was a lot of
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of it. Like,
know what I'm saying?
you affected everybody.
Yeah,
you
worldwide.
You transcended color lines and religious barriers, everything.
Across all borders. I had people in my comment section from all parts of the world.
Yeah, from everywhere.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand him being a little hesitant with an $8 million offer. Yeah. Not even from a greed perspective. Like, you say $8 million, you must be, like, you know what I'm saying? Just from, like, that's not the mission.
That's not what I was trying to
That's
do.
not even who he is.
But it's kind of like what I was saying, where he knows, like, he's going to be switched up. He's not going to be able to sing what he wants to, talk about. He's going to be given songs to do and put this person on your feature, and you get what I'm saying, become political at that time. Crazy? A lot of politics, yeah.
Isn't it crazy when you listen to the words of his song? I'm thinking about him as we sit here and just talk on the fly. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying it's a part in the song where he's like, he's a country boy, and paraphrasing, he's a country boy who's just living in this crazy world, and he can adjust. And then we was talking about it, it was like, he can adjust but you don't want to.
Yeah.
Did he not speak that in front of us?
Facts. He did. You're right.
Introduction. My legal name is Christopher Anthony Lunsford. My
Wow.
grandfather was Oliver Anthony, and
Wow.
Oliver Anthony music is a dedication not only to him, but 1930s Appalachia, where he was born and raised.
Okay.
Dirt floors, 7 kids, hard times. At this point, I'll gladly go by Oliver because everyone knows me as such, but my friends and family still call me Chris.
Wow.
You can decide for yourself. Either is fine. In 2010, I dropped out of high school at age 17.
Damn.
I have a GED from Spruce Pine, North Carolina. I worked multiple plant jobs in western North Carolina, my last being at the paper mill in McDowell County.
Wow.
I worked third shift 6 days a week for $14.50 an hour in a living hell. In 2013, I had a bad fall at work and fractured my skull. It forced me to move back home to Virginia. Due to complications from the injury, it took me 6 months or so before I could work again. From 2014 until just a few days ago, I've worked outside sales in the industrial manufacturing world. My job has taken me all over Virginia and into the Carolinas, getting to know tens of thousands of other blue-collar workers on job sites and in factories. I've spent all day, every day, for the last 10 years hearing the same story. People are so damn tired of being neglected, divided, and manipulated.
Facts.
In 2019, I paid $97,500 for the property and still owe about $60,000 on it. I am living in a 27-foot camper with a tarp on the roof that I got off of Craigslist for $750.
Wow.
There's nothing special about me. I'm not a good musician. I'm not a very good person. I've spent the last 5 years struggling with mental health and using alcohol to drown it.
Wow.
I'm sad to see the world in the state that it's in, with everyone fighting with each other. I've spent many nights feeling hopeless that the greatest country on earth is quickly fading away.
Damn.
That being said, I hate the way the internet has divided all of us. The internet is a parasite that infects the minds of humans and has their way with them. Hours wasted, goals forgotten, loved ones sitting in houses with each other, distracted all day by technology made by the hands of other poor souls in sweatshops in a foreign land.
Wow.
When is enough enough? When are we going to fight for what is right again? Millions have died protecting the liberties we have. Freedom of speech is such a precious gift. Never in world history has the world had the freedom it currently does. Don't let them take it away from you. Just like those once wandering in the desert, we have lost our way from God and have let false idols distract us and divide us. It's a damn shame.
This is powerful.
Wandering in the desert.
This right here is almost just as powerful as the song. You know what I'm saying? With this as a follow-up, because he's touching on all the same things, and he's just saying, like, we all could relate, and he's telling you a lot of the problems they have, that a lot of problems that we all have about being divided and everything that's just going on in this world today, and things are slowly going into the wrong direction, and it feel like people feel like they have no power to stop or to pull it back. It seems like it's just sliding that way more and more, and you can't do nothing about it almost. You feel almost helpless.
It seems like he's almost like painting a picture to me where it's like, by gaining such freedoms we're losing actual liberties.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, that's like really deep.
That's deep.
Because he's like, you know, you get this and you lose that, but this is way more important than that'll ever be.
Facts. Bars.
And as you can see here, Chris also shared this photo right here with the post. That's as real as it gets, folks. And there is no doubt that he is giving us real country music again. Y'all make sure to show some love and support to Oliver Anthony, or if you want to call him Chris, down below in the comments. But that will be all for today's video here on Country Cast.
Trey TV. Let's get it.
This Lamar Wilson here, representing Ghetto Action News Network _ all lowercases.
No spaces.
And you can find us on Facebook. Make sure you hit that like button. After you hit that like button, scroll the page, find something you like, make a comment, and share. All right, I'm going to get right on down to this. Oliver Anthony, man, he's a man that he's not just singing, he's living it.
Yeah.
Like he said he was going to have a rough time adjusting, but, you know, he stands by his merits. And I tell you what, it's a lot of people who be like, you crazy turning out $8 million. You know what I'm saying? But no, he's not. You know what I'm saying? Not based off what he's saying and based off where he come from and based off what you see in this video. And you should definitely check it out.
Right.
Because it shows you a lot of backstory about where he gets his morals and his principles from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it explains that other video we were watching that he started with a prayer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Reading the Bible verse. And it was an extensive one, too. But it just gives you a little bit of background. He lets you know he ain't perfect. From drinking and depression, and anxiety.
I really ain't a good person.
But, you know what I'm saying? He told you. He was straight up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he was like, let me be clear about what's bothering me. And I think that it's bothering a lot of us. And I think this is dope to see a backstory on him like this. What do you think?
Yeah, like you saw, I think it's dope to see actually a backstory on this one. And I like what he did. He did what you, like you said, what a lot of people went and do. In the times where the economy is messed up, it turned out $8 million. A lot of people could see that money as changing a lot of things in his life. But if he would have took that money, it literally would have changed a lot of things in his life. And he probably wouldn't even like the change that it made, because he wouldn't have his voice anymore. His voice would have been taken from him. And I'm glad he turned it down and still have his voice, so he could put out the music that he want to put out and the message that he want to put out, instead of somebody giving him a message to put out. And I think that was dope. And he just letting people see that money's not everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feel the same way. The most important thing to me is peace of mind. He turned out at $8 million, but he still has peace of mind. And that's the most important thing to a lot of us. And it's definitely the most important thing to him. So shout out to him, because that was a big boy move right there.
Yes, it was.
Facts.
Yes, it was. Took strong character.
Yeah, and I just can't wait till we keep learning more about him. I can't wait till he drop his next song. I know that's gonna go crazy, and I can't wait to do a reaction to that also. Until our next episode, it's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.